So thank you very much, members of the press. I'm BABU OWINO, Member of Parliament in Bakassi East constituency. We are here as youthful leaders, members of National Assembly, to protect and defend Honorable Dr. Fred Matiang'i. Here we are members of Parliament from various regions within the nation. We have Honorable Koski representing the Rift Valley region. We have Honorable Zambia and Honorable CNN representing the Eastern, the Ukambani region. We have Honorable Caleb Amisi together with Honorable Godfrey Osotsi, who are representing the Western region. We have Honorable Thuku, who is representing Central Province. And we have Honorable Teddy Mwambire, who is representing the coastal region. So all the regions within our nation are well represented. The purpose of this presser is to give a strict warning to some of the miscreant gang belonging to Team Ruto, who are purporting to bring a motion of impeachment against one Dr. Fred Matiang'i. We want to say that they have factoids, they don't have facts on the said issue. And we want to tell them clearly that Dr. Matiang'i was appointed by the president to execute his duties inherently and inalienably. But coming up with made-up issues that Dr. Matiang'i is not attending committee meetings, and that's the sole reason they are giving for the impeachment, that does not hold water. It is not watertight to justify the conviction, and we are telling them that we are ready to meet them on the floor of the House. So this miscreant gang is headed by Honorable Mohamed Ali from Nyali, and we are telling him that we want to build a parliament separate from this for him in Nyali, so that he can make the petty noise in Nyali. This parliament is parliament that is going to deliberate on serious issues, matters affecting the interest of Kenyan citizens. We further want to say that Dr. Matiang'i has really worked and is protecting even this parliament that this team is sitting in. This parliamentary land has been protected by Dr. Matiang'i, otherwise it would have been stolen by one Ruto. And we clearly warned them, that team, we know that it is a team that is consisting of extortionists moving from one office to the other. They want to be given brown envelopes. We don't have time for such petty issues. They want to pilfer, to defraud some of the members of the executive, failure to which they threaten them with impeachment motions. And clearly, I even saw him passing around here, going towards this hotel here is called what? Ruto's Hotel? Weston. We want to tell him that even that road where he's walking on has been protected by Dr. Fred Matiang'i. If he was not there, even that road would have been taken by Ruto. So, let that team be warned, and that motion is as dead as it will arrive. Thank you very much, members of the press. I want to give this opportunity to my fellow honorable members to also air their views and concerns on the same matter. God bless you.
Na kusikia kwamba baadhi ya wajumbe wamejitokeza wakisema kwamba wanataka kumuondoa waziri Matiang'i eti haji kwa mikutano. Anafikiri katika sheria zetu za bunge ziko wazi kwamba kama waziri hakuweza kuja, huwa yule katibu wa kudumu katika ile wizara anaweza kuja na kutoa majibu ya yale maswali ama yale mambo ambayo wajumbe wako na matatizo nayo. Kwa hivyo ikiwa pengine wanafikiria kwamba ni rahisi zaidi kujaribu kubabaisha baadhi ya wafanyikazi wa serikali kwa sababu hawaungi mkono ile mikakati yao ambao wako nayo na zile njama zao za kuiba kila mahali, nataka niwaambie kwamba haitawezekana. Ni juzi tu tulikuwa tukisikia naibu wa rais akitangaza hapa Kenya kwamba wachana na wafanyikazi wa serikali, kama unataka nenda pale mwenyewe yuko. Kwa hivyo kama pengine ana matatizo na rais wa Jamhuri ya Kenya, tunamwambia ndugu yetu naibu wa rais aende akaonane na Uhuru Kenyatta wasawazishe matatizo yao, lakini asisumbue wafanyikazi wa serikali kwa sababu wanafanya kazi vizuri na sisi tutahakikisha kwamba tunawatetea kadri ya uwezo wetu. Kwa hivyo hakuna kuchezea Matiang'i, hakuna kuchezea wafanyikazi wa serikali, na wale ndugu zetu wa Tanga Tanga kama wameshindwa kupiga kelele kule nje, watulie kabisa kama vile watu hutulia wakiwa katika mtungi wa maji. Asante.
Matiang'i is different from the political arena. Matiang'i is one of the public servants in this country, and on the day that he was summoned, he was not feeling well. Me personally, I had gone to his office to seek the intelligence regarding the Chibunya market, which was shifted to another constituency. But I found him, he was coughing, and I was even unable on my side to see him. Because, you know, with these times, anybody coughing, you don't have to get close to him because you wouldn't know what kind of cough he is. So on that day, he was coughing, and he's a human being, so he was not able to adhere to the sermon. Otherwise, if anybody has any issue with Matiang'i, do not bring names of other people and align with Matiang'i. Matiang'i is performing his duties just like any other cabinet secretary. And it's not only Matiang'i. If there are issues with cabinet secretaries, let's resolve all the issues of cabinet secretaries. It's not only Matiang'i. If you have issues with the head of state, face him directly. Do not use Matiang'i to score your other intended ill motives. Otherwise, do not bring also the name of Ruto to these Matiang'i issues. Matiang'i has his personal issues. Ruto has his personal issues. Let's not mix issues. Ruto is fighting for the highest office of this country next elections. So do not bring and align Ruto with Matiang'i. This is quite different. So you are my colleagues and I respect you, but let's not bring the name of Ruto to Matiang'i's issues. Let's resolve them separately.
Thank you.
Sorry for that small interruption. Let's go back to business. I think this impeachment process was not a clause in our constitution to be used by, you know, the greenhorn, the political babies to play around with. That whenever you have a difference with a member of the executive, now you threaten them with impeachment. Impeachment is a serious thing. It is a serious democratic process that you can take away the delegated power of sovereignty from the people, from a political officer using the impeachment process, but should not be used as a tool to intimidate the executive whenever you cross with them. So we are warning them that that motion or whatever you call it that you are intending to bring to Parliament is dead on arrival. You tried to threaten the Parliament during the time we passed the BBI. You saw what happened. They told us they have the numbers in Parliament. Why didn't you use the numbers to shut down BBI? They all went, they scampered for safety when BBI came to Bunge. They'll threaten outside there. When it comes to Bunge, you'll see them voting otherwise. So these are elements that we are used to. We are soon going to get rid of them, and Kenyans are going to help us get rid of these elements from Parliament in the next election. Thank you.
Next, from Western.
I have also heard that two of our colleagues, that is Honorable Muhammad Ali and Honorable George Theuri, are collecting signatures from members of Parliament. But I want to remind them that the threshold of impeaching a cabinet secretary is so high. You know, recently the speaker issued a ruling on that. And one of the reasons of impeaching a cabinet secretary is not non-attendance of committee meetings. Non-attendance of committee meetings is well stipulated in our standing orders that if a cabinet secretary or a witness is not able to attend 3 invitations, then the committee will summon that particular individual. And if he is not able to honor the summons, then that cabinet secretary or government official will be censured on the floor of the House. So I want to ask Honorable Muhammad Ali, please take time to understand how Parliament works and spend time to do your work as a member of Parliament. The role of a member of Parliament is not walking on the corridors of Parliament looking for signatures. And this is not the first time he's doing that. You remember, initially he tried to impeach CS Macharia, and he failed to get signatures. He ended up getting Sako signatures. We are telling him that Honorable Ali, you are very respected before you joined Parliament, but we are worried your credibility is going down every day. The threshold of impeaching a CS is so high. And we know who is sending you. We know you are being sent by the Deputy President. And we want to say that if you go ahead and try to impeach CS Matiang'i, then we will equally start the process of collecting signatures to impeach the Deputy President. Because that is the game you want to play. CS Matiang'i is doing his work. Let him do his work. We are not going to intimidate public officials using our privileges as members of Parliament. But the threshold is very high. And in this particular case, the threshold cannot even get to a quarter of what is required. So you are wasting your time, and we are ready for you. And this impeachment process is dead on arrival.
Sana kusikia kwamba baadhi ya wajumbe wamejitokeza wakisema kwamba wanataka kumuondoa waziri Matiang'i eti haji kwa mikutano. Anafikiri katika sheria zetu za bunge ziko wazi kwamba kama waziri hakuweza kuja, huwa yule katibu wa kudumu katika ile wizara anaweza kuja na kutoa majibu ya yale maswali ama yale mambo ambayo wajumbe wako na matatizo nayo. Kwa hivyo ikiwa pengine wanafikiria kwamba ni rahisi zaidi kujaribu kubabaisha baadhi ya wafanyikazi wa serikali kwa sababu hawaungi mkono ile mikakati yao ambao wako nayo na zile njama zao za kuiba kila mahali, nataka niwaambie kwamba haitawezekana. Ni juzi tu tulikuwa tukisikia naibu wa rais akitangaza hapa Kenya kwamba wachana na wafanyikazi wa serikali, kama unataka nenda pale mwenyewe yuko. Kwa hivyo kama pengine ana matatizo na rais wa Jamhuri ya Kenya, tunamwambia ndugu yetu naibu wa rais aende akaonane na Uhuru Kenyatta wasawazishe matatizo yao, lakini asisumbue wafanyikazi wa serikali kwa sababu wanafanya kazi vizuri na sisi tutahakikisha kwamba tunawatetea kadri ya uwezo wetu. Kwa hivyo hakuna kuchezea Matiang'i, hakuna kuchezea wafanyikazi wa serikali, na wale ndugu zetu wa Tanga Tanga kama wameshindwa kupiga kelele kule nje, watulie kabisa kama vile watu hutulia wakiwa katika mtungi wa maji. Asante.
Well, I want to take this opportunity to state unequivocally that we are solely behind the CS for Interior, CS Matiang'i, because he's a man with a track record. If you look at his track record, then we cannot allow anybody to really cut short his service to this country, because he's one of the most respected personalities in public sector because of his performance. If you look at all the ministries that he's been into, he's been able to turn them around and bring about reforms. In fact, in terms of confidence levels, we do not have any other cabinet secretary with such ratings as cabinet secretary Dr. Fred Matiang'i. And therefore, I want to tell my brothers who are trying to really propagate this mischief that Dr. Matiang'i is here to stay. He is the Mr. Fix-It for our president, His Excellency President Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. And therefore, from where I sit and from the people that I represent and my colleagues from the mountain, we are saying, Dr. Matiang'i, stay still. You're not going anywhere. Let them bring it on. We shall deal with them on the floor of the House. Thank you.
Thank you.
On behalf of Eastern Province and on behalf of Kenya Young Parliamentarians Association, we distance ourselves from this motion. And let me warn Muhammad Ali, you are too young to fight us. We are so many. Politics is about numbers. Join the rest of Kenya Young Parliamentarians if you want to succeed in life. The motion is dead on arrival. So Matiang'i, continue working well, and you've really served us very well. So for 10 years, we can see a lot of things you have delivered. So the motion is dead on arrival. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I want to echo the sentiments from my colleagues. It is only very important to appreciate when our government officials deliver to the whole country. We are actually distancing ourselves from that kind of a motion, and I want to tell the young parliamentarians to focus on delivering to the people in their constituencies and stop these shenanigans of unnecessary motions. Dr. Matiang'i is one of the respectable CSs, and one thing I appreciate him is that he's able to provide any solution without even wasting time. So we respect him very much, and as young parliamentarians, we have confidence in him. So it is always good to respect those people, those officials who have been blessed by the president to deliver to the people of this country. Thank you very much.